Okay, the objective of this video is how do we use LinkedIn as a lead generator. Now, for this video itself, we're going to show you how to use LinkedIn for lead gen in a specific industry. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is you see my right now my cursor is scrolling over the word advanced towards the top right hand of the screen. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click advanced. All right, the first thing I'm going to do under advanced people search is I'm going to expand my relationship search. And let me explain that. Right now under relationship, first connections are checked, okay, which means anybody I'm directly connected to. Second connections are checked, which means anyone who I'm a second connection to. Group members are checked, so anybody within any groups. But what remains unchecked is third and everyone else. Well, I don't want to exclude them from my search because it could be valuable for me. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Next, under industry, I want to go ahead and I'm going to click on industry. And since we're going to use construction as the example, I'm going to scroll down to construction. And I'm going to click construction. Now, to the left of that, you'll notice some fields that remain blank, starting with keywords, first name, last name, title, company, school, and so forth. Because our typical contact at a construction company could be safety, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in the word safety. I don't want to put safety manager because it's really the safety manager that may be the contact, because I don't want to exclude them if they're not a manager. Now, in some companies, human resources might be our contact, even though safety is the typical DM. Well, in order to include more than one title, you put a space and in caps the word or. And then another space, and let's type in human. I don't want to put human resources because if you notice, some titles might say human resource, others say human resources, and there may be other title changes, and I don't want to exclude anyone. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it. Current or past. Leave this current or past. Don't change it, and I'll show you why in a little bit. As we continue to scroll down, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put the zip code in, and I'm going to put a zip code in of one of our centers that are here in Philadelphia, our Northeast Philadelphia Concentra. So the zip code is 19149, and I'm going to change the within to 10 miles. Okay, so let's just recap. What I've done so far is I've clicked on every relationship option that I had. I also went to industry and I selected the industry that was chosen, which is construction. Next, I went over to title and I put in safety because I'm looking for anyone in that safety department, possibly. And I also put in the word human for human resources, separated by the word or in caps. I left current or past. And as I continue to scroll down, the zip code is 19149 because we have a location there, and it's within it. And I selected a 10-mile radius. Okay, I could have gone more. It gives me options of 10, 25, 35, so on and so forth. But for this purpose, I'm just going to include 10 miles. And then I hit search. Now, what comes up is a search that yielded 91 results. Okay, 91 results. As I go ahead and I start looking at these results, I have folks that are either, for instance, this individual is a safety coordinator at Keating. Here's someone who's a director of safety at Hunter Roberts. Okay, so there's some variations in title, and I knew that was going to happen. I also was able to pick up a risk manager at Amquip. So somehow, some way, risk management also came into play. Now, I would go through here and if I'm not connected, I may look at their at their profile and see who they worked for in the past. Okay, and let me give you a for instance. Let's just say this individual, Bob Adams. Right now, I could be prospecting Site HSE, or actually it's the site manager for HSE. Okay, so I could be prospecting this particular company. And I could be prospecting Bob. You'll notice that Bob, in the past, worked for a company called MedTech Services. What if we also have MedTech Services as a current client? And maybe Bob was our contact there. So there's a connection that we'll have with Bob. Now, say the reverse is true. Say that Bob comes up in our search, just like he is right now, and we notice HSE is where he's working, and we say, yep, we have Bob, he's our contact. But we notice that Bob used to work for MedTech Services. And MedTech is a prospect of ours. We may reach out to Bob and try to get a little bit of scoop on what's going on at MedTech and who we might want to talk to there. Because Bob may be able to help us in the door. Okay, so that's a little bit on how to search some prospects within a particular industry, within your territory, within a particular center's location. Hopefully that helps. Go ahead and email me any questions you might have.